this is Preston from Live Healthy and Blessed. We're going to show you how to identify and use plantain. This is plantain. This is the big kind that we have found. Here it is. This is really, really big plantain.
Yep, showing the back of it.
Yeah, there's the back. It has these veins running through. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's 5 veins.
Show them what happens when you break it, and it kind of looks like celery on the end of it.
Where?
Like on the end? Yeah.
Yeah,
You
see, look at the stringy, see?
You pull it, it's real stringy like celery.
See, like, I don't really like celery because of all the stringiness, but...
This is a really big plantain because it got really big because we didn't mow over it with a lawnmower.
This is this is the big plantain, but it's not as big as this stuff.
Yeah, it's the same stuff, but
Yeah,
it just hasn't grown as big. It can grow really big. See, It's got all those veins going up through the back of it. And this kind of got like just a regular leaf shape.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, there's a string hanging right out of it. You can even pull it. See? And that's one of the ways that you can identify plantain, because it's always got those veins going straight up and down from the middle. And then it's got these little veins sticking out. And like I said, they can get really big if they don't get mowed down. So we've got a bunch of it in here.
One of my friends, she said that she found, oh, here it is. This is kind of the leaf. She said, this stuff was plantain. I said, no, that's not plantain. She said, yes, it is. I said, nope. And it only has one vein. It's very wrinkly.
Yeah, break it apart and see. It's probably not going to... Yeah,
nope, doesn't do it.
There's no veins. And also, this is growing up from a stalk. And plantain, see how it's going to grow all along?
See, look, I found this one right here.
It's going to grow out of the middle.
This is probably the stuff she was thinking about. This stuff is kind of a little bit wrinkly, but this is very, very smooth.
See, that's got a leaf shape. This one here, which is not plantain, it's got the little veins that kind of go out like that.
Yeah, this thing only has 5 veins.
I think it can sometimes have 7 too, but it stems from
like
the
this.
very
See,
bottom.
this might want to have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait, is it 6?
It's probably 5. It might be 5.
Yeah, 5.
But yeah, and it's sometimes it can kind of have a little bit of a ruffly shape on the edge. Some of them are a little bit more. Now these are a little ruffly too, but these are little ones, and they can be even really, really tiny too. Some of the little baby ones down there. This right here is actually plantain too, but it's very small. You can still see the same leaf sort of structure there. It looks like, it really actually looks like baby spinach growing up from the ground, like little pieces of spinach, but it's got those pointing up from the bottom, and these are very tiny little baby ones, but if you ever needed some real quick, you could just go grab these, a whole bunch of these little ones.
This is plantain, and this is the very
skinny plantain.
Skinny plantain, like the other big plantain that's like this big, sort of. And like very, very fat. This stuff is very, very skinny. This one these have more veins.
It's not crinkly on the edges either, is it?
No, it isn't crinkly. This thing is like straight. So like this stuff is a little bit crinkly, but it's basically the same size. So
but that's
it only
not
has one vein.
Though.
It only has one vein. And this stuff, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That one's got a lot of.
This one has like 6. So if you find something like this, don't think, oh, I can just pick something else like this stuff. So just think,
this is not plantain.
That only has one vein. This thing only has 5. Now, these things don't have these big old not big old flowers, but these flowers these little things that stick
That's
off.
what grows up. If it has time, it'll grow up a little flower.
This is another little flower, but it's not grown up all the way. Because if you have this on it, sometimes you know what it is. Sometimes you're just walking around the yard, there's no flower, but a lot of times you have flowers on here. Sometimes if there's no flower, you can just look at it and you can see there's veins like plantain.
Well, see, they always grow out from the middle, the center. They grow out like that.
So don't think this is something else. See, look how small it is.
Oh, no, I can't see it. Oh, that's a very tiny one. But see, it's got the lines growing all the way up through.
That was growing right here. Going right here. So I think it has to grow a little bit bigger. So
and
you can find stuff all over your yard.
This one here, this is not plantain, even though this is growing out. See, it's all ripply. This is all ripply, and of course, it still does not have the the veins going straight up and down.
Mom,
it has
I've
one in the
actually
middle.
eaten this stuff.
I think that's actually dandelion. I'm not positive.
It's dandelion, yeah, it's dandelion leaf.
But it's not
I know
plantain.
the root of a dandelion is pretty good. It's very healthy for you, I think.
Yeah. Uh-oh, what happened, Camden? What's the matter?
I got stung by a bee!
Oh no!
Mommy!
Where's it hurt?
Right here!
Okay,
I got stung by a bee!
Preston, come get some plantain, please. Does it hurt really bad, Camden?
Yes!
Oh no! Okay, chew it up, real quick, it's hurting so bad.
Please, quick! Where are you hurting? Right here, put it there quick.
Okay, good. Oh.
That's better.
Oh man, does that feel better?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it good that God's provided us natural medicine that's right in our backyard?
Yeah.
Plantain, does that taste good, Preston? No. Tastes like grass, doesn't it? Oh, Camden's gonna live now. Look at that. Green slime. Yucky. Alright, good job, Camden. Okay, if it's not an emergency situation and somebody's not getting hurt outside, what you can do is just go and get a bunch of plantain. I have a mortar and pestle. I actually bought it on Amazon just for this purpose, for grinding up my herbs. And you can go pick a bunch of fresh plantain and then just go grind that up. And the other day, actually, my daughter, Haley, she got stung by a lot of ants all over her feet, and I wasn't about to come inside and take the time to go and do this because she was screaming in agony, and so I just went and found a bunch that was right outside of our front porch. It's a good idea to identify your plantain in your yard before there's an emergency. That way you know where to go get it. Sometimes we've had to go out in the middle of the night, or at least not really in the middle of the night, but when it's dark, and we knew where to look. We didn't have to go out there with a flashlight. We knew right where it was in the yard already, and it'll keep growing in the same spot once you've mowed it down. But anyways, my daughter, she got bit by all these ants, and so I just grabbed the whole pile and just stuck it in my mouth and chewed it all up and put it right on her leg, and then I went and took a little cloth and wrapped it around it and kept it on there real good, and reapplied it I think a couple more times, and it really helps with the swelling and the pain really well, and works for bee stings, wasp stings, the ant bites. Sometimes, you know, somebody might have gotten, I heard of somebody got stung in the throat one time, and my neighbor said this, I believe, and somebody got stung and their whole throat was swollen up and they couldn't hardly breathe, and so they chewed and swallowed, because you can actually eat plantain, it's not going to kill you, it just doesn't taste very good. Chewed and swallowed up a whole bunch of plantain, and it helped them be able to breathe. And so this is really something you want to be able to learn and identify, because it's usually anywhere you go you can find some somewhere nearby, and so it could mean a life and death situation, especially if somebody's can't breathe.
Or bit by a spider.
Or a spider, you can do it for a spider, anything. It has drawing properties, plantain, so it's going to help draw out infection and poisons and stings, venom, all those kinds of things. Okay, so you just go and take your mortar and pestle, and you're just going to grind up your herbs, mash it up real good. I'm not going to do it too loud because it'll be really loud. But I like to add a little bit of water. I didn't used to do that. I just add a little bit of water. Before, when I did not, it was harder to apply the crushed up plantain, and now that I add a little bit of water, it really gets a nice good, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a good green juice in there, and that'll help absorb into your bandage, or you can even put it on a big Band-Aid. I did that for my daughter who's got a really bad mosquito bite, to help draw all that stuff out because it's swelling up really bad. And so you just grind it up, and then what you'll do is you can put it on a bandage, and you can pour some of that leftover juice in there, so it'll get really all over the place, and then you can wrap it, you know, on somebody's arm. You can tie it around your leg, or like I said, you can even put it on a big Band-Aid and let it sit there for a very long time, and it'll really help reduce the swelling and the pain.